Hello, and welcome to my new base design named the Icehold. This is a 30+ rocket raid, and it costs this much to upkeep. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Starting with the tour, we head up to our double door airlock at the front entrance, which has 2 furnaces, a window, and a shotgun trap that you can't see from the outside. Moving up, we have our 6 electric furnaces. Moving further in, we have this double door here, which leads to your workbench, a bit of storage, and a peek up onto the 2nd floor. You then have your research table and your battery, and your entrance into the core, which is a ladder hatch. Inside your core, you have your sleeping bag, a tiny bit of storage, and a vending machine bunker that's protecting the DC. To use your core bunker, what you do is place a half wall and keeping it twig, and then jump up and place a ceiling, and then upgrade it to whatever tier you want, preferably armored. To break your bunker, all you have to do is spawn inside your core and break the twig half wall. Then heading to the ends of the base, you can head down the chute into a place that has a sleeping bag for respawns with a bit of storage and a shotgun trap underneath. And then on top, it has peaks which both have close and far angles. Going back up, there's a chute that leads all the way to the roof, protected by 2 ladder hatches. Then leading up to your 3rd floor, you have some storage and a shotgun trap. Onto the roof, you have 2 turrets for full roof coverage, some peaks that lead straight down to the ground, which also covers your door. Then you have 1 window peak that leads down to the other sides, and some peaks that have far angles. Then on one side of your peaks, you have a door which leads up to your bedroom and a loot storage room. This loot storage room could store up to 9 large boxes if you have a barrel DLC. Let's get on to the build. The first thing you do is place 3 triangle foundations in a trapezoid shape, then turn around and make your bunker with 2 raised foundations. Then close in the bottom part and upgrade all of that to stone. Then you can place 2 half walls, breaking the bottom one and upgrading the top one to stone. Now for the inside, you can place a twig doorway on the left side with your TC close to the doorway and far to the right. Then you can have a barrel, a small box, and your sleeping bag. Moving out of the core, you can place half walls surrounding the raised foundations with a floor on the right triangle. Then, going off of the right triangle, you can place 3 walls, skip 1, and then place 2 more walls. Everything else will be filled with frames. You can then create your jump up, which is directly above the core, and then fill the rest of the slots with door frames, and cover it with a roof. Then you can go up top and finish up your jump up entrance, and make your peak by having 2 walls at the back, having a ceiling on the top, and then placing 2 half walls, breaking the bottom one, and replacing it with a low wall. Then everything can be upgraded to stone, and doors can be placed on all the slots. Next thing you need to do is finish off the honeycomb for the high foundations, and upgrade it all to metal. You can then add a 1-layer honeycomb all the way around the base, making sure to upgrade the inside walls to metal and everything else to stone. Then on the ends of the base, add 1 layer of honeycomb moving up, and add 1 extra door to the other side. Upgrade it all to stone, and then you can repeat that on the other side of the base. Next, you want to expand your front entrance with a wall and then 2 frames, and covering that with a roof, upgrading it all to stone. Then you can place your workbench to the right of the core jump up and add 2 small boxes into it. Next, you can place your research table right above the core and place a large box underneath it. And on the jump up, you can place a shotgun trap. Now going into your core, you can upgrade all of the walls and ceilings to armored, and upgrading all the foundations to metal, except for the raised foundations. The raised foundations will also be armored. The door frame can be upgraded to metal, and you can place your vending machine bunker. Then, on the jump up, you can place a triangle frame and add a triangle ladder hatch to it. This is your main jump up out of core. You can then upgrade all of the honeycomb on the outside to metal. Now you can add the last of the honeycomb to the second floor, upgrading it all to stone, and upgrading the inner wall to metal. Then close it off, and we can start on our third floor. For the third floor, on each side you add 2 triangles, upgrading them all to stone. Then on each end, adding a half-height floor, and upgrading it to stone. Then, going off of the peak, look for the triangle that's facing away from the peak. That will be your loot room, so you can close it off. You can place 1 large box and 1 small box on each of the halves. Then on the other side, you can place your wall frame and a shotgun trap underneath, and then add garage doors to everything. All of the doors except for the front 2 doors and the door leading to the workbench will be garage doors. Moving back to the second floor, you can upgrade all of the floors to sheet metal, and all of the inside walls to sheet metal as well. Making sure to leave the peak as stone. You can also upgrade the whole of the second floor ceiling to metal. Now you can upgrade your second floor honeycomb to metal. Then you can add 1 layer of honeycomb to the whole base, leaving out the ends of the base. And you can upgrade that all to stone. Going back to your front entrance, you can add another door onto it, upgrading everything to stone. And going down, adding 2 foundations, a window on the left side and a door on the right side. And then closing off the jump up. You can also add a frame in between the window and the door. Then you could add 2 double doors and a garage door on top. After that, you can place your shotgun above the window. That makes it so no one can see it from the outside. You can have 2 furnaces on the window side, so you're still able to get in and jump up. Then you can place a window. As you can see, you're not able to see the shotgun trap no matter what you do. Then, going up, you can place your 6 electrical furnaces. Like that. Going up to the 3rd floor, you can add 1 layer of honeycomb around it, upgrading it all to stone. Now that you've done that, we can move on to the chutes. So what you do is place a triangle foundation, then a square foundation, with the square upgraded to metal. Then you place half walls all around, and low walls on top of that, with the half walls upgraded to metal, and the low walls upgraded to stone. Next, you add a half-height square, a door frame, and on top of the door frame, you add a square frame. Upgrade those to stone. And then you add 2 walls going up, upgraded to metal. Lastly, you build 3 roofs in order from side, side, then front, upgrading them all to stone. Then you can add triangle frames on the top and bottom of the chute, upgrading them to stone and adding a ladder hatch on each of them. Then you can place a ladder in the middle so you can get from the bottom to the top. Inside the chute peaks, you can place a bag on the triangle. Underneath the triangle, you can have 2 large boxes, 2 small boxes, and a shotgun trap. And then you can place a garage door to finish it up. Moving up to the 3rd floor, you can upgrade everything to shipping container, making sure to leave the peak still as stone. Onto the roof, you add a window frame, 2 half walls, and 2 low walls, upgrading it all to stone. Then you add your horizontal window barricade and half-height floors on all 3 of the triangles. Then you can add 2 wall frames, upgrading them, going to the top, and placing triangle frames on all 3 of the slots. Then you can repeat that on the other side of the base. Now in between the 2 peaks we just made, you add triangle frames, upgrading them all to stone. Then you add roofs on the outside of the base, upgrading it all to stone, of course. Then you add door frames inside, and add doors facing outwards onto them. Now, you cover up the roof, upgrading it to metal, or stone if you don't have the materials yet. Going up to the top, you choose a side and add 2 single doorways, and then fill the rest in with walls, and cover it up with a roof. Then you can upgrade that whole room to metal. And then on the back side, you can add 3 half-height triangles to make your loot room. Place the barrels in your loot room. What you can do is have 2 on the angle, snap to the side, like here. And then you can have 2 vertical barrels in the middle and 2 horizontal barrels in the front. On the top, you can do the same, or you can have 2 barrels on the side, 1 barrel in the middle, and 2 small boxes. Then you can place a wall frame, upgrading it to stone, and a double door on them. Then you can place a locker against the single door frames in the middle. You should be able to get in and out of the doorways. Then, once you've completed that, add your bed in the available slot. Then you can place doors facing in ways that they don't restrict your movement. And lastly, you can add triangle roofs on the 2 end peaks. And there you go. And that's it for the base build. Thank you so much for staying to the end. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any questions, any things that you think I could improve on my bases or my videos, leave them down in the comments, and they'll be greatly appreciated. Well, thank you and have a wonderful day. See ya.